out to the good folks at Steel Center Interactive for bringing the sport that I love so dearly to my heart back to the gaming console community. Shout out to all my PS5 users. Shout out to the Xboxers. And also shout out to everybody that's playing this game on PC Steam, right? Now, let me just say this for the record. Ain't no game perfect. I didn't expect for this game to be perfect. I don't expect for any game to be perfect. Now, I'm loving this game so far. My initial thoughts on this game. It's fun to play. It's very, 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 very realistic. And it's also very, very, very difficult to play. Especially if you're going up against the computer the way that I was going up against the computer last night. Yeah, I said it. Because they was dinging on me, but goddamn it, I was dinging on them, and I had the ball. I don't mind losing in video games as long as it makes sense, right? As long as there's some sort of realism and simulation and a challenge to it. Now, let me state some of the positives. The punches are way better compared to early access. Like, I can't say enough about the punches and the job that y'all have done as far as the animations, as far as the immersion of it, as far as the realism, as far as the physics of it. I love all the new punching mechanics. Now, some of the animations are still a little wonky for some of these fighters like Vasily Lomachenko. For the most part, I really ain't got a ton of problems with the punches. The footwork is great. I do think there are times within the game to where you can get stuck in the mud whenever you're fighting on the inside. I want to, if I want to land a quick combination up top and then down low and get out, out of harm's way, it's kind of hard to do that from time to time, especially if you're playing a guy that's just throwing nothing but haymakers, which is something I'm going to talk about later on in this video, right? But for the most part, man, footwork is phenomenal. The basic fundamentals of the sport of boxing is in the game, definitely, which is why I'm loving this game. I really ain't got too many complaints about this game, right? Now, I played a couple of matches online. There were still a few desyncing issues, punches that landed that wasn't supposed to land. I feel like that still needs to be addressed. I feel like y'all should put the rank matches as far as the rounds on 10 to 12 rounds. That way we can kind of play the long game against these guys that's just coming out and spamming all these goddamn hooks and overhand rights with Deontay Wilder. Yeah, I said it. But still, I ain't complaining. I'm just saying. And also, for ranked matches and, the quick matches online, I think y'all need to put it on sim mode. And the reason being for that is because I noticed there's a mechanic that's in sim mode that's not in the casual mode, and that's the ability to parry punches. Either way, blocking to the left or blocking to the right manually. It doesn't automatically do it for you. Like, that should be added because we're not going to be able to see our stamina. We ain't going to be able to see our health bar. We ain't going to be able to see our head, or the cuts, or none of that. Like, we're going to have to actually box strategically. And I feel like if you're not going to put that for the whole mode, then y'all should create sim mode for the sim users that really want to play the game that way, right? And I also feel like the stamina should be fixed for a lot of these dudes that just want to sit online in these ranked matches and plant their feet and throw haymakers all goddamn day. But for the most part, I'm loving the game. The game is excellent. It's phenomenal. This is the best boxing game I've ever played in my life. Yeah, I said it. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't come with its issues. I get it. I understand it. We got to be patient. This is an independent company who is doing their thing. Shout out to Steel Center once again. And I appreciate them for bringing the sport of boxing back in a major way. I'm going to be playing this game all goddamn year for the foreseeable future. But I'm pretty sure they're going to address this. But it really ain't the game. It's just the goddamn community. You got some of these damn bozos who want to go out here and just not play the right way. It is what it is. But shout out to Steel City. That's my initial take on this game. If you're a boxing fan, if you are a boxing connoisseur, like your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, then you will love this game. Facts, E-Thriller, bitch.